students. Hope all of you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am Saima Bonna, Sector 7 EMSS is with you to conduct a class on science from class 7. In chapter number 6, we have discussed a lot of things about the structure of atom, and we have completed this chapter, right? Also, we have done the book exercise. Now, we are going to discuss in this class 15 MCQ and 1 sample creative. So, let's go for the class.
Dear students, welcome to our online class. Now please write down the necessary information for today's class. Class 7, Medium English, Subject Science. Lecture number 19. We will conduct today from chapter number 6 all the lessons, and topic is the total chapters extra creative. Now we will revise from our previous lesson. In this chapter, structure of matter, we completed the different parts of atom. Here we came to know about what is neutron, what is proton, electron. All these where they stay, like neutron and proton, they stay in the core of the atom, and electron always move around this nucleus, centering this nucleus. Again, we came to know about the symbols which was proposed by Dalton, that looked like this image, like hydrogen. This sort of symbol was used that time. Phosphorus, this type of symbol was used that time, but later it got changed. Here, according to the English language and then some Latin language, the names of the element were given, and here we are watching helium, the symbol of helium, where from the English name helium, H and E has been taken for the symbol. So these sort of things we came to know, and also we came to know about the molecules. What are molecules, how they look like two molecules will stay side by side always, and we will write them as O2, N2, then molecule of compound CO2, H2O, CO. So these are our previous lesson. Now we will move forward to the next topic. Here in the previous class we came to know that there are 118 elements in our surroundings, and among these 118 elements, 98 elements are completely natural, and then the rest of the 20 elements are man-made. That means these elements have been made in the where? In the science lab. Okay, so that means we are watching that elements in front of us. These are the periodic table. It is called the periodic table. Definitely when you will go in the later classes, you will get the idea of this table. Okay, so what we have learned in the previous lesson: 3 comprehensive based question with answer, also textbooks knowledge based question with answer. Can you remember them? It was like which questions knowledge base was from your textbook, that, and also 1 creative question with answer. So we have completed the both task, right? Book, textbook task. Now it's the time for today's lesson. If we see that if we do the lessons, that creative lessons from the book, it's mandatory that all the question will not come from the book directly. So for the help of yours, we generate another class to conduct that one creative question with answer and 15 knowledge based question with answer to give you some ideas about the chapter, which things are very important and what you should have idea at least. Okay, so our today's topic is one creative question with answer and 15 knowledge based question with answer. Now I am welcoming you to the creative question part of our today's topic. I hope you know what are the basic lessons, right? In the creative question, there are 4 one stem which will come from your book or textbook, or based on the chapter on that topic there will be another type of paragraph and or maybe a chart or diagram or something, and you will identify that chapter, then you will answer from that topic. So there are in a creative there are 4 questions, right? A, B, C, D, and chronologically every question will bear 1, 2, 3, 4 marks, right? So we will move forward to our creative question. Dear students, let's start from the stem. Here we are watching one picture, right? Here there is one circle and another circle. There is 2H and it is mentioning something, right? And also there is one circle and besides it there is another circle, and here it is mentioning something else, right? So both 2 pictures are very much readable to us if we think according to the chapter number 6. Here in the first picture it is written 2H and in the second picture it is written H2. Okay, so we can say that figure A is mentioning 2 atoms of hydrogen, right? And figure B is mentioning that it is one molecule of hydrogen. Now the first question is, what do you mean by 2H and H2? So we can easily understand the question has come from which chapter, right? And also in the second question it is written, write the difference between H2 and 2H, right? Then again explain the rules of writing symbol. Explain the rules of writing symbol. So it is question number 3. And then number D, analyzes the significance of symbol. So here with the stem we are getting A, B, C, D. So from the stem we came to know that A number question is, what do you mean by 2H and H2? Now the answer is 2H means 2 atoms of hydrogen and H2 means 1 molecule of hydrogen. So what does it mean actually by H? H, which is the name of hydrogen, as a symbol we are using the H, and here we know that in hydrogen there is 1 proton and 1 electron. So for hydrogen we use the H as the symbol. So H means 1 atom of hydrogen, right? 1 atom of hydrogen. Whereas H2 means 1 molecule of hydrogen. That means we know very well atom cannot stay free, right? So it attach with another atom, then it called molecule. It is called molecule. So the molecule of hydrogen is H2, right? Here 2H and H2 means this answer. Okay, so here we are watching that one atom of hydrogen, another atom of hydrogen, these are separate, and this is one atom, this is another atom of hydrogen, but when they are staying together, that will be called one molecule of hydrogen. So I hope that it is now clear to you that when the atoms are staying alone, that time they are only atom, but when the two atoms are staying together, that time it is presenting the molecule, right? So here H means one atom of hydrogen, whereas H2 means two atom of hydrogen, one molecule of hydrogen. Now we are moving forward to our next question. Question number B. Write the difference between H2 and 2H. So again we will discuss about that H2, that means molecule of hydrogen, and 2H, which are two molecules of hydrogen. So the difference between H2 and 2H are given below. Dear students, look at here. H2 and 2H. 2H here, first point is 2H means two atoms of hydrogen. Okay, we know very well that 2H, that means two hydrogen atom, means here two separate two atom of hydrogen, whereas H2 means one molecule of hydrogen. Again, 2H indicates the symbol of hydrogen, right? The symbol of hydrogen. We are just saying that it is indicating only the symbol, whereas H2 is indicating the formula. So H2 indicates the formula of hydrogen. Okay, we come to number 3. Then we get the atomic mass of 2H. 2 into 1 equals to 2. Atomic mass of 2H. 2 into 1 equals to 2. Now, if we move forward to the next point of H2, the molecule mass of H2 is 1 into 2 equals to 2. 1 into 2 equals to 2. That means 1. 1 means what? One molecule, and 2 means here each molecule there are two atoms. That's why it is written 2. So I hope that this idea is now clear to you. Now let's see here what is basically the difference. Here one hydrogen atom. This is one hydrogen atom, whereas here two hydrogen atom. They are both staying together. Okay, two hydrogen atom here. So this is the basic difference of what? Hydrogen, 2H and H2. Now it's time to come to number C. Explain the rules of writing symbol. So we will see here there are how many rules for writing the symbol. So let's go for the answer. The rules of writing symbol: generally the first letter of the English name of an element is capital is used to represent the symbol. That means the first letter will be used of English name. This is the first rule. So now if we see, for example, English name, hydrogen symbol is H, oxygen symbol is O. So this is the English name, right? Oxygen English name is oxygen. This is the element name, and then this is the element symbol, that is O. Fluorine, that from here we will take only F. Nitrogen, from here we will take only N, sulfur, S, iodine, I. Here the English names are here given of the elements, and here the symbols from the English names has been given. So when you will write the rules of writing symbol, that time I hope that you will use this kind of chart. It will be more nice to. Now if we come to our next point, we will get here that when, however, the names of two elements begin with the same letter, first letter is capital is used for one, and for the other first letter along with it another prominently heard in pronouncing. English name like calcium, the symbol will be Ca. That means when there is more than two elements which are starting with same letter, then for the first element we will take only the first letter, but for the second element we will take the first and immediate second letter or the prominent letters. Okay, so here for calcium Ca is the symbol, where for cobalt Co is the symbol. Again for cadmium Cd is the symbol. Why? Because cadmium here C and D is very prominent. For chlorine it's Cl. So here we are watching all these four elements which are starting with C. There is another element also besides them which starts with C, that is carbon. And here when we are using for carbon, that time for calcium, for cobalt, cadmium and also chlorine we are using with the C the next letter or the prominent letter. So I hope that you have gone through this idea more clear. Now if we come for boron, then it will be only B. If we come for barium, then it will be what? Ba. Here Ba is the prominent letter, that's why we are using them. Then if we talk about beryllium, it will be more fair if we use E after the B. So we are watching that these three elements which are starting with same kind of letter, where that time we are changing the pattern, right? With the B we are using the next letter. So like this way we can prove the second laws or rules for writing symbol. Now if we move forward to the next category, then we will get that some elements are represented by first letter to first letters of it. Latin means, for example, here English name, that is sodium, which will be replaced by Latin name, that is natrium, and the symbol will be Na. Okay, so English name which is named as sodium, for that element the Latin name is natrium, where the symbol is only Na. Again like that way, potassium, that is the Latin name is kalium, the symbol will be K only. And if we see that copper, then we will see the copper, another Latin name is cuprum, and that's why we use U after this C. So you see that these 3 number example or rules are based on this topic, where the Latin name will come forward. Okay. Now analyzes the significance of symbol. This is the question number D. Analyzes the significance of symbol. So here we know that short expression of elements is called symbol, and you can give some examples also, like for sodium you can use Na, for hydrogen H, for calcium Ca, for magnesium Mg, right? So there are a lot of expression of elements in symbol, and today we have to answer for the significance of symbol. What is the significance of the symbol? The symbol of an element indicates one atom of the element. What does it mean? Here, such as H indicates one atom of hydrogen, C indicates one atom of what? Carbon. So both of them are representing what? They are representing the English words where H will indicate one atom of hydrogen and the other elements will represent with the first letter that element's name. Okay. And then again, if we go for the next group, that is the next significance, then we will get the symbol of an element represents the name of the element in short. Okay, hydrogen by H. So when are going to write any kind of reaction, we don't have to write down that hydrogen. Okay, we will just use H like that way. Just you will use O, sodium by Na. Okay, so you are watching what? There is a piece of bar of gold, and what is it? This is aurum. The Latin name is aurum, where we use only Au as the symbol or symbol of that element. Okay, so what do you think? Which type of element it is? Yes, I know that some of you can easily guess. It is copper. Okay, so copper look like this, and then the copper will be called by Cu. Okay, and then for potassium we use we refer the Latin name Kalium, and from there we got the symbol of potassium. Here, this is the real picture of potassium. Okay, and then this is what? You will be astonished to know that this is magnesium. Magnesium is 12 and magnesium. Okay, the atomic number is 12 and the magnesium will stand for Mg. Now, if we move forward for the analysis of significance of symbol, here the number 3, the answer is the symbol represents one atom of an element, and it also stands for the atomic weight of that element. Okay, so we are watching one kind of element where it is maybe you may have known that He means helium, right? And the H means one part by weight of hydrogen, and O means 16 parts by weight of oxygen. So here we can easily say that the significance of symbol is very what? Clear to you, right?
Till now we have completed one sample critique. Now we are moving forward to 15 MCQ. So let's go for it.
Now we will move forward to our today's next lesson. You know very well, that is 15 knowledge based question with answer. So dear students, here the number 1 question is, what is number of is what are number of elements occurred in nature. So that means the elements we get in the nature, how many of them are natural. So there are 98 elements which occurred in nature. Then if we say what is the symbol of helium, here the answer is He. He. Then what is the symbol of potassium? So you know that potassium we express with kalium, right? We express with the Latin word kalium, and from there we use K. Okay. Then if we say what is the formula of calcium oxide, it will be more clear to you that formula of calcium oxide will be CaO. Why? Because Ca is calcium and oxygen, both are staying with each other, and that's why they are called formula. So that time we can say that calcium oxide CaO. Okay. And here what is the core or nucleus of atom? So we know very well what is the core or nucleus of atom. Nucleus of atom which bear proton and electron, right? So the answer is nucleus is that which bear proton and neutron. So here proton and neutron. What is in the core or nucleus of atom? Proton and neutron. Then if we move forward for how many kinds of state of matter, so we will see that how many there are only 3 kind of states of matters, right? So next question is, the matter that are made of only one component is called what? Is called element. So we know that how we will call element. Okay, element. Now then if we go for in laboratory, how many elements are represented by scientists? Okay, so 20 are prepared by scientists, that is 20. Then if we move forward, what is the universal solvent? You know very well what? That is water. And then who was Democritus? Who was Democritus? First, who gave the idea about atom? Okay, we gave the idea about atom. Now the question is, what is the meaning of atom? The meaning of atom is what? Indivisible. Okay. And then what is symbol? What is symbol? Where the short expression of any atom is called symbol. The short expression of any atom is called symbol. Then what is formula? The answer is what? The short expression of any molecule is called formula. The short expression of any molecule is called formula. Then what is the symbol of iron? It is what? Fe. Fe. And then what is the formula of methane? What is the formula of methane? CH4. Okay, CH4. Have a look. Now what we have studied, we completed our creative question and then also knowledge based question. So this is our today's topic, what we have studied. Okay, I hope that you will do the next task very nicely. Now it's time for homework. Here, learn the chapter properly and all the given question. Okay, learn the chapter properly and all the given questions. Dear students, it's time to say goodbye. I hope that you have gone through the class very carefully, and please take some classwork and also do the homework from this class. I hope you have definitely enjoy the class with your very effective informations. Okay, it's the time to say goodbye. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you, my dear students, for watching the class. Hope you have enjoyed the class. Now, it's the end for today. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.